So how is life going for you? Can you tell me about your first customer?
She's a working girl in Angeles City, Philippines. I saw her this morning in front of Envy's restaurant. She was just in front of Envy's as I was eating my breakfast. She was just hanging out there, just standing around, not doing much. She was there for about 30 minutes. I mean, she was literally 10 feet in front of me as I was eating my breakfast. And after about 30 minutes, I asked her, can I have your Facebook? And she probably thought, I'm going to contact her later on so her and I can go back to my place or something. But of course, I had no intention of doing anything like that with her. I was looking at her and I thought, she might have an interesting story to tell. I was wondering where she lives. What does it look like wherever she lives? Who does she live with? What was her childhood like? How the hell did she end up in this position? When I interviewed her, it was quite a tale. The most surprising part of her interview was that I thought she said she'd been doing this for 12 years, but later in this interview, the truth was she didn't say she's been doing it for 12 years. She said she started at 12 years old on Walking Street. Now, a lot of people are poor in the world, but they aren't selling themselves at 12 years old. I mean, these girls, they're poor, but they're in school. So what makes her do this at such a young age? And the answer was very simple. She never went to school. Like, why didn't you go to school? I never got a birth certificate. Okay, well, why didn't you get a birth certificate? Because my mom sold me. My mom sold all of us. All her siblings were sold. She doesn't know who her siblings are, but she knows her mom had 10 kids, including her. All of them sold off, and now her mother is in prison for multiple offenses, from selling the kids in the first place, drugs, robbery, and whatever. She'll probably be in prison for the rest of her life. She lives with her dad, and this is her biological father, and his wife, okay? The two of them take care of her 3 kids. So one of her kids died, okay? So she's got 1 girl and 2 boys. The one who died was a girl. But the folks, they take care of these 3 kids while she hooks, okay? And I'm wondering, what does she tell them her job is? Because just like in the province, like in Samara, when they come up to Angeles, they don't tell the parents the truth. So I was wondering, what exactly do you tell the parents you do? And she said, they know exactly what I do. And we're going to see the house. And, the dad is there. He's got a big smile on his face. He's a hell of a nice guy. But this is the other half of the world, folks. The world that exists outside the Western world. Let's talk to this girl. Find out about her life.
Oh, okay.
This is my daughter.
Your daughter, okay.
This is my 2 sons.
Oh my God, okay. Nice to meet you. Can you close the door?
Then
your shower. Good boy. Okay. So you are a working girl. How long have you been doing this?
12 years old.
12 years. In where?
In walking street in 12 years old.
So how is life going for you?
Sometimes good, sometimes not.
When you say sometimes it's good, what is good?
Sometimes they have people to help me. They have many good Samaritan to understand my situation and give me little bit like help, like buy food, like anything that.
Right. Anything you need, right? So what is not good about your life?
I have many encounter, but the most I encounter, especially if I always every night to come walking street to looking customer. So I meet or I encounter
Bad men.
Yeah.
So meaning would they go to the hotel?
They take me, then he did not pay me.
Oh no, really?
It's not Filipino, it's
Foreigner,
like American, but not all. They have good, they have pay me, but the mostly is not pay me.
So finish and no pay.
Yeah, I'm different girl on walking street because low the price. So
How much do you charge?
sometimes 1,000. But I feel you good. Sometimes I request that it's okay for you. You give me 1,500 like that, 2,500 to buy food, my kids, my family like that.
How old were you when you start?
12.
No,
If you believe on that 12.
no, on Walking Street.
Yeah, 12.
12. You're only 12
Yes.
when you go. Well, aren't you in school?
I know that the walking street is not allowed the minor, right? I have money.
So when you're 12, you have many customer,
Yeah.
but it's illegal.
Yes.
It's illegal. So don't the
I
customer?
know, but not if I have a customer when I was 12, if not a new here, like example you're not a new here. It's not you're come here 2 times, 3 times, so you're not new. So I go away. But if you knew first time, I go with you.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's why you don't know if I'm 12 or not. I have a 2 ID, fake and true. At the end, you fuck me, you pay me. Before I go home, I said you the truth that I am 12 years old.
And the customer is okay.
Shock.
Shock.
Yeah.
But at the hotel, don't they check the ID?
No, it's apartment.
Have you ever had a boyfriend who was never? So you have 3 children
Yeah.
from a Filipino.
No.
Is it all foreigner?
The two my kids is foreigner.
2 of the kids are foreigner, 1 is Filipino.
Yes.
Was the Filipino a customer or a boyfriend?
Like customer.
Okay.
I don't have a living partner since my life.
Okay, so you live with your mother and father.
Yeah.
Do they know?
This is my stepmother and through my father.
Real father
Yeah.
and
real
stepmother.
father, yeah.
What happened to your mother?
My real mother is prison.
Prison.
Yeah.
What did she do?
And everything that bad. Drugs,
Yes.
sailing baby, me and my 9 brother. She saw many man. She worked the same me, freelancer.
Okay.
But the bar,
Did you work together with your mother?
no.
No, you work separate.
Yeah.
Your mother in the bar.
No, I grew up inside with my father.
Oh, you grew up with your father.
When I
Oh.
child, I don't know my real mother.
Does your father and stepmother here that you live with, do
Yes.
they know your job?
Yes.
They know.
Because I don't have a choice. Always, every day, every evening, I'm there. So I'm not go home. I don't have money.
Okay,
Like
okay.
I show me there. 2 days I'm not go home because I already to pay in house because already finished in June. So July I pay again.
So you pay everything here.
Yeah.
Your
Only me.
What is your father's job?
My father is
No job, and your stepmother,
no,
no job. Only you.
only taking care of my baby.
So they rely on you.
Yeah.
How old are you?
27.
You're 27. So you start when you're 12.
Yes.
So you're doing this for 15 years.
Yes.
Wow, it's a very difficult life.
Dangerous actually because the half of body of the freelancer is cemetery. So
Yeah.
I mean to say, the half one is alive, the one is died.
Really?
Because the work of like walking street, not bar, so dangerous. Maybe you encounter bad, very bad. Not the bar. The bar is taking care of you, right? So, but I don't like to work in bar because I don't like to have money. So I don't like to hold me a mama san. You know, mama san.
Yes.
If you take me, you make sure you pay that my mama san and me. So you two pay. Yes, so I don't like that.
So how long have you lived at this house?
It's a 2 months, I think,
2 months here. Where were you before?
in Pampang.
Well, why did you move?
No, I moved because my father, they have work prepare the new, but her boss is very bad, it's not good. He pay only 100, so I angry. So I said my father, let now change. So I go walking street to find the customer good to pay me like, I think I'm not expected, but I'm thinking positive. So he pay me like 3,000, 4,000. Go change the house.
When you're young, where do you live?
Magalang, but I grow up in here in Angeles.
Why you didn't go to school? When you're 12, you're on the street. So why you didn't go to school?
Because I don't have birth certificate.
No birth certificates. Why no birth certificate?
I don't know my family.
Your family didn't register.
Baby.
Okay, so you have no ID.
I have PhilHealth.
So you have PhilHealth ID.
Yeah.
Only one.
Yeah,
Okay.
to show that if I have a customer in hotel, they need ID, I have.
So in your past, you had 15 years, you had many customers, right? So what is an example of a bad customer?
He video me, and he bumped me, like not good, that. Yeah, like.
Okay, and then a good customer just treat you with respect, right?
Sometimes I have a customer very good. He understand me. Sometimes he pay me, then okay, you go home. No, yeah. So that's why when I experience that, I thinking myself, sana all. I mean to say,
I know. Life is good.
Yeah.
Life is good, yeah.
I have a customer today good. They pay me. They did not text me. He like, oh, you go home na. Your family is waiting for you. You buy the food. Sana all.
Do they always wear condom?
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah. And what if they say no?
I don't have a choice. Yes.
You have to.
Yes.
You have to. So what about your other family? Do you have brothers and sisters?
I don't know my brother.
You have one brother?
No, 9.
9 brothers.
Yeah,
What
but
about sister?
I don't know my mother.
Okay, well, do you have sisters?
No, I don't know.
So where are your brothers?
I don't know because my mother is sailing.
When was the last time? How old were you when you saw your mother?
My baby. It's baby. It's born.
Just when you're born.
For example, me, I born my baby. Then I see you have a many money. Then I ask you, I give you my baby, you give me my money.
Okay.
Yeah, then I go away. So that way,
Did your mother sell you?
yeah,
Your mother sold you?
yeah. Me and my 9 brothers, so that way I don't know if if I have a daughter or only brother.
Do you know how much did she sell you for?
I don't know.
But it was right after you're born.
Yeah.
So you have 2 boys, 1 girl.
Yeah.
So what is your hope for your children?
I hope that I found the good Samaritan to help me.
You want to get married? No. So what is your hope? Somebody to help you.
Just help lang.
Just help. Somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody to help you. So that you don't have to work on the streets anymore.
Baby, if he give me a work.
A promise.
Yeah.
So what's your plan for your future?
I plan that if I have a good Samaritan to help me, and give me a work my father, and change the house. My tickets is going school. That's it.
Okay. So I wonder, when you started on Walking Street, why did you go to Walking Street? Why did you start this job? Did somebody tell you to do it, or you do it by yourself?
No, me.
So you know it's not good, right? But you have no choice. And then your first time. Do you remember? What can you tell me about your first time? Your first customer when you're 12 years old? Foreigner. From where?
From America.
America. So was he old or younger? Younger. So where did you go?
In hotel.
So he has a hotel. But you're only 12. The hotel don't care?
No, before it's allowed.
It's allowed that time. What year was this? It was the 2000.
Yes.
2000 something, right? Early 2000s. And so you go to the hotel and you're only 12 years old. And then
She did not know.
but
He cannot know.
so what does he do?
No.
You just go to bed together?
Yeah.
And then aren't you scared?
No.
But did it hurt? It did not hurt. And then he finished. And then you go outside, you go home.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel that night? You have money. How much did he pay you?
1.5.
1.5. So you have money in your hand, and then next day you go again? Okay. Cool. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Are you just gonna walk here and walk there, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Squatter area.
I think so. Yeah. Okay, hey.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
God bless you.
Tatay.
Yeah, this is my
Tatay.
father.
I will say
Papa.
bye-bye. Tatay. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay.
Música